Good morning guys, hope you're having a good day so far. So in this video I'm just going to be telling you what I want to do with the truck, and then I'm going to try to Photoshop it so you can see exactly what it looks like with the truck. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, this is a picture that I have on my Instagram of my F150, and what I was thinking about doing is maybe getting a different bumper, getting maybe some bigger tires if I can clear it with the new bumper. Maybe some lights up here or some fog lights down here if I keep this bumper. And then it doesn't have the picture of the rack just because this was before I had the rack. So keep that in mind. With the rack on it, I'd like to do like maybe a rooftop tent, or I guess it would be like a bed rack tent. Yeah. So anyways, I wanted to do like a tent or something on the back. Also, I was just informed that it's a slim line front runner rack instead of slime line, so I apologize for butchering that so hard and in so many videos, but it's actually slim line, not slime line. So now let me show you the things that I'm thinking about getting for the truck, or what I want to end up getting. Of course, I want to keep the suspension. I don't want to end up breaking anything or putting bad angles on any of the parts, especially if it's going to be on the truck for a while. So I'm going to go with the cambered forward F150 two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, performance uniball upper arms, possibly some lower arms as well, but I know upper arms for sure. And I mean, you can't really go wrong with camber. I've heard camber is really good. Camber upper control arms is a must. Next, I was looking online, and I found this really cool bumper by Fab Force, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I would get the pre-runner guard, which is this thing right there that I'm trying to trace with the mouse. Pretty simple, but I also like the fact that it has a little place for a light bar, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I can fit any more lights on this actual bumper, but just as it sits, I think it's really neat, and I can fit a light bar, so that would be a really cool addition to have to the truck. Plus, then it gives me more clearance for bigger wheels and tires, which is always a plus. So that is what it looks like. Now, I was looking on CVT tents, and I found the St. Helens one that is really cool, and it goes on top. This is of course on top of an Xterra, but I would have it on top of my actual rack. I think this might fit on my rack, and if it does, I think it will look super cool. It even has a little ladder, which doesn't need to be that big for the truck because it's on the bed, not the roof. That's the cool CVT tent that I was looking at. Yeah, there it is. Next, I wanted to do some Baja Designs Squadron Pro LED spotlights. You can't really go wrong with Baja Designs. I think it's a great product. This is also the small baby ones. These are the 3 inches, and I photoshopped ones a little bit bigger, but it's the same concept, same idea. Anyways, this is what I go for. I go for the amber casing around it, so that way the lights are yellow, and that's pretty much it. Baja Designs kind of speaks for itself when it comes to lighting. They're one of the best in the game, and I would like to have them on my truck. And lastly, we have the BFG KM3 tires. These are the 37 by 12.5 R17s. I don't know if I'd be able to fit 37s with that bumper, or if I'd have to just go for 35s, but these are the same exact tires that I have on the truck now. I also don't know if I'd go for something other than BF Goodrich, if I go for like the KO2s, or if I switch completely and go for like the Toyos or something along those lines. I also don't know if I go for an all-terrain or a mud-terrain again. I really like the mud-terrains and I like how aggressive they look, but I don't really feel like I use the truck to the fullest potential that these mud-terrains can do. The 37s, I don't know if the 37s will fit. The 35s I know will fit once when I get a new bumper, if I do get a new bumper, and if I trim the crash bars, which I think come off with the bumper, or you cut them with the bumper. I don't really know how any of this works, so if you want to see any of these on the truck, let me know. I'd really enjoy doing something different to the truck. And for the grand finale, I kind of did everything in Photoshop except for the upper control arms, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see, we got bigger tires. I think this is probably more like 35s rather than 37s. I feel like 37s would look huge, but here I photoshopped the front bumper on it. I think it looks kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Here's a Squadron Pros with the amber casing around it. Like I said, these are a little big. They'd probably be a little bit smaller on the truck unless I go for a bigger light, which I'm not quite sure which one I'd go for. And then we have the CVT tent in the back. I kind of did a little ladder too, and of course this is going to be up a little bit. I kind of didn't factor in the height of the rack on here, but give it about 4, maybe 5 inches, and that's where this tent would sit. So that's going to conclude this video. Let me know what you guys think of all this down below. If you want to see how I ended up doing this photoshopping, let me know as well, and I can make a video on that. If you have any ideas for the truck, let me know down in the comments below as well. But like I said, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.